shot! Shut! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! 180! Shut up! 180! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He was brought down by
this defense for the Ravens, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
First carry for Najee Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Rattler wants to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Now Lamar changing the look. That's complete left side to Bateman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys? Come on.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Ready up. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go. Here we strike. Check. Blue 32.
Now Rattler. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready?
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The Saints at 1-11 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
Harris running straight ahead. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And still fighting. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hut.
Harris trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 50, green. Fight 60. Check pink. Set.
We'll try and run with Harris. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
On the ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Ready.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Fight. 97. Set.
On play action, Rattler. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Red, 30 set.
To the air is Rattler. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, it stays out. Jackson going to keep it. They're looking deep here for Flowers. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Luke now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Ravens 14, Saints 3.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Well, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Second and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ultra. 50, green. Push. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's always a goal that's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. .157 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because, you know,
Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Saints 3. Tyler Loop to kick off for
now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-10. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45, wide. Set.
Rattler working out of the gun. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Blue, 32. Claws red. Ready?
Here's Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Here we go. Right, 95. Set.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Johnson's got it complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Gain of 32 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it. Next one. What? 180. You are eight. Sit up.
They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On his loop for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Next to score, Ravens 28, Saints 3. Tyler Loop to kick off for
So
Baltimore.
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And I think the ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hunt.
He'll look to throw. It's out. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Set, hunt.
They'll throw now on the final play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, Parker, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Here's Guerrero on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
They'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Camara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Down. 52 blue. Striker. 3-3. Ready.
Here's Camara trying to run for it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Come on, set.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. Touchdown on Saints. Juwan Johnson from 6 yards away. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10.
Ravens 28, Saints 10.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Third and 3. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Jackson will throw again. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 73 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Yeah, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
Yeah, my bad.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's
Went
now
with a dime
second
look on
and 10.
defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Finding Walker complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Rashad Bateman from 13 yards out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Going after right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Saints 17. Tyler Loop to kick off for
Now after the
Baltimore.
touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Blaster, 6. Yellow, 43.
Bradler wants to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Go pink. Ready.
Now Rattler. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Black, 95.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Saints' 28-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
12 yards.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Again, Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up the throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Kamara. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They go play action with Jackson. And this is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Give him 32 on the play.
Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. That is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
42, Saints 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. To the air is Rattler. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll set up to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. Through the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints get a bit closer. It seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
42, Saints 24. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Gets by him at the 25. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
DC, right?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Drake Jackson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Ravens first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Rashad Bateman. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
now Jackson going to shift him around.
The Saints, 29-yard line.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Luke now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Ravens 49, Saints 24. Tyler Loop to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
10 black.
Rattler working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Here we go. 50, green.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Here's Rattler. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught. It's Flowers. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 180.
Henry is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, getting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
Not a big believer at 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's another week to forget as they're going to fall to 1-12 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.